Wala namang bawal eh, na pag nag-placard, hindi na pwedeng sumali. Pwede naman sumali at mag-placard, sabay. Kasi paano pag kayo ho yung Sena? Paano pag kayo yung Sena ron sa isang ahensya? E di ba? Sana makilahok pa rin kayo. Hindi kayo sumasagot eh, on the record nga eh. Huy.
Thank you po kung pwedeng magprotesta at mag-participate din.
Ba't pa ba tinawag na demokrasya? Hindi naman pwedeng amen na lang. Gano'n naman talaga yun. Hindi naman natin kailangan magkasundo sa lahat ng bagay. Basta wag nyo lang ipapalo yung placard.
Meron lang po
Yes,
kami
sir.
ipo-point out na lumalabas po dito na yung malaki magiging epekto sa mga kawani, mga tanggalan na mangyayari. Pero yung study po, tsaka yung mga premises, ano ba yung objective, ano yung talagang rationale ng ano, hindi pa po clear. What warrants this right sizing now? Yun po yung ano namin. So, kine-question pa rin po namin yung premise at framework ng ng
Agree po ako sa inyo. Kaya sabi ko, dapat hindi ko sisimulan to kung wala yung study. Okay. Next. Tapos na, Vijaya. Kaisa? Okay na yun, ma'am. Go. Anything else you want to add, ma'am?
Sige po.
We took note yung tatlong session nyo ng level. Kung wala ito, kung wala yan, ito, para tiyak na may ad hoc na kinatawan sa loob ng komite mismo sa kada ahensyang gagalawin. Okay.
Okay po.
Next, any other point?
Sige po. Maraming salamat po ulit. Yung point of departure po ng input ko ay base doon sa discussion na kanina. Alam ko masipag po kayo, Pangulong Escudero, pero ayaw ko ding mahirapan kayo sa pagdidepensa nito. Kaya nga po kami, ang suggestion namin, huwag madaliin. Kasi kanina sinasabi nyo, wala pa pong impact assessment ng previous reorganization, re-engineering, rationalization, nung tatlong administration, kahit hindi na po isama yung Quirino term. Kahit yun lang pong tatlo, wala pa po kaming nakikita ng impact assessment nung outcome ng mga reorganization na yon. Pangalawa, nakikita din po namin, tama po kayo, dapat may job evaluation. Halimbawa po, job evaluation ng mga tinatrabaho ng bawat ahensya para hanapin po natin yung value ng job. Halimbawa po, tama po ba na yung sweldo nyo bilang Senate President, angkop po ba yan? Yan po ba yung right compensation? Hindi ho tayo sure. The salary standardization does not tell us na yan ang tamang kompensasyon ng tinatrabaho ng bawat kawani. Kaya importante po na yung job evaluation ay itali doon sa qualification standard set na pagre-review, tapos iugnay po sa compensation review. Tapos yung stopping, kanina po nababanggit, pero yung stopping po na binabanggit ay hindi matibay yung batayan. Ilan ba ho talaga ang dapat na bilang at anong klasing competencies ang tinataglay ng mga kawani ng gobyerno sa bawat ahensya para isundin niya yung mandate. Yun po yung hindi pa napapag-aralan eh. Kaya sabi nga ho namin, parang yung batayan po nung right sizing ay hindi pa ganun katibay. At sinasabi na rin po kanina ni Jose Pong na hindi pa tapos. Kung hindi pa po tapos yun, ba't ho tayo nagmamadali? Para hindi na lang ho kayo mahirapan sa pagdidepensa ng isang bill na hindi pa tama yung na hindi pa sapat yung batayan.
Na-touch naman ako concerning kayo.
Okay. Alam ko naman masipag kayo, pero bakit pa ho pahihirapan natin yung sarili natin na sa tingin ho namin, kami ho sa PS Link, hindi ho kami kumukontra sa reforma. Pero dapat ho yun nakabatay sa karapatan ng mga mamamayan, no? At saka doon sa needs ng mga tao. Kaya nga sabi kanina, yung sa ratio, contextualize po dapat yan eh. Yun ang average sa pangmundo. Pero yung bawat bansa ay mayroong kakanyahan ng pangangailangan para ma-determine ilang bilang ang lingkod bayan na dapat ay iniimplyo ng gobyerno. Yun po yung mga comments ko na mahirap po yung hindi ho tayo natuto. Ang gusto ho namin dun sa impact assessment will inform the bill ng right sizing. So hindi po namin nakikita yun eh. Ilang beses na ho namin tinanong yan, nasan? Tapos binanggit po doon sa explanatory note nyo na mayroong study na bloated ang bureaucracy. So hanggang ngayon, wala pa po akong makita yung public disclosure nung study na yon. Sino ang nag-conduct, ano yung in-investigate, paano i-conduct yung study, sino nag-participate ng study. Wala ho kaming nakikitang ganun para makumbinsi kami na bloated. Kasi ang tingin ho namin, I share yung the same position ng mga kasama dito, hindi bloated yung bureaucracy Kasi nag-i-employ ka ng 960,000 na JO and COS. So, to me, yun yung sumasalamin na kailangan at kulang yung mga kawani sa pamahalaan. Kaya nagre-resort ka doon dahil wala kang enough plantilla position. Now, Mr. Chair, just on the specifics dito sa House Bill nyo, sa Senate Bill nyo, sa Section 4 po, no, if I may state, 5 points lang po to. Section 4 sa governing principle, wala pong mention ng decent work, meritocracy, and professionalism which the government should pursue to recruit, retain, and maintain a globally competitive workforce in the public sector. Sa Section 5A2 ay minumungkahi po namin na i-delete yung could be better carried out or undertaken by the private sector because ito ay provided na sa B, item B of Section 4. Doon sa
Huwag ng right sizing.
2 puntos na lang po. Promise.
Pangilan na po yan?
Meron na lang hong dalawa,
Okay.
Mr. Chair. Doon sa Section 6, sa creation of Committee on Right Sizing of the Executive Branch, dito po yung sinasabi namin na yung Committee ng Right Sizing is only composed of government who is also the employer. Kami ho yung nasa receiving end nitong right sizing, bakit wala ho kami dyan? Wala ho kaming participation, no? So, in the spirit ng transparency and participatory governance, nandun din po sa bill na nakalagay po doon. Yung workers through their federation and confederation should be represented to ensure yung inclusiveness and labor sector consistent and sustained participation. And therefore, will greatly enhance the Committee on Right Sizing. Alam mo ninyo, bakit laging kumokontra yung mga government employee? Kasi nabibictimize siya ng tinatawag na reform So you can understand na nagdidepensa na ho kami ng aming trabaho kasi hindi ho kasama kami sa usapan. Mabuti ngayon, sinama nyo kami sa usapan. Sana dalas-dalasan nyo. No?
Dalas-dalasan nyo.
Yung Section 7 po, yung DBM po ang pangulo ng Open Government Partnership, so kailangan consistent tayo dun sa
Papagod yung
principle.
DBM makipag-usap palagi kasi palagi yung sinisingil ng mga utang nila sa inyo.
Lastly po, Mr. Chair, Section 7, no, we would like to add to institutionalize social dialogue in the public sector, including yung enabling mechanism. Para ho naman, hindi ho lagi kaming afterthought na lang, ay, by the way, tawagin niyo yung public sector. So parang chess. First move, kasama ka agad kami. Kasi yung mga government employees ang kinakatawa namin. So gusto ho namin na ma-institutionalize dito sa Section 7 yung social dialogue. Talagang last na lang to. Sa submission of detailed organizational structure and staffing to the DBM, the agency shall, in full consultation and participation of employees union and association, shall prepare and submit to the DBM the detailed organizational structure in the respective agencies. Doon sa nakaraang rationalization, sinubukan naman po ito kaya lang hindi consistent yung application. Doon sa inclusion ng union sa change management team. No? Ito, pagkakataon na ho to, dahil nag-a-agree naman po kayo, Mr. Chair, na dapat makonsulta po yung mga unions doon sa workplaces, dito lalo na sa submission ng detailed organizational structure and staffing sa DBM. No? Para hindi naman ho namin pinagbibintangan yung DBM na siya na lang yung nagtatagpas, kahit anong submit mo, binabago din niya. No? At siya rin po yung nasusunod. So that's all, Mr. Chair, and thank you very much for this opportunity.
So, point well taken, ma'am. Now, isip kong, what if we require in the law, before you can touch anything, number one, an impact assessment study of that particular agency. Di ba, wag na yung kabuuan kasi bakit hindi nyo na magawa yun di ba? Pero dapat meron munang ganon, may sapat na konsultasyon as prerequisites or requirements bago kayo may magalaw. Di ba? Na yun, armas ngayon yun, nung union man o nung ahensya, napigilan muna kung hindi pa talaga kayo handa. Pero willing ako na ibigay yung kapangyarihan yon subject sa kondisyong yon. I'll give an example, sir. I doubt if you can do it because in our case, we hired UPNCPAG. Again, I keep on going back to our example. We hired UPNCPAG. Alam nyo, ginawa ko unang 2 buwan bilang gobernador. Inisa-isa po namin yung, ano tawag doon sa personal data sheet? PDS ng kada empleyado, function ng kada posisyon, para na match namin. Alam mo, na-discover ko, 5 utility ko IT. Yung isang utility ko, RadTech pala. Anak ng tinapay, kailangan namin ng RadTech. Saan na-maximize namin yung position, yung qualification nila. Bakit? Minsan kasi, nagre-retire lang na item sa isang ahensya, utility. Yun ang pinakamadali rin pasukan kasi walang qualification na requirement. So lahat, utility na lang ng utility. At yung mga skilled, nagiging casual at jaw. Diba? So nung minatch namin, nakakreate kami ng panibagong IT office gamit yung mga dating empleyado. So the same is true here. We will be including a list of requirements before you can touch an agency. Among them will be the study, among them will be the job evaluation, performance, position matching, and consultation. Again, they don't have to agree. You don't need their vote, but they have to be asked at the very least. They have to be consulted.
Mr. Chair, we agree with your proposal. In fact, I think it's in the version also in the bill po.
Okay.
So that's
And we will also reorient it, ha? Tama si ma'am, tama yung sinabi kanina. Right sizing has gotten a bad rep na tungkulan to sa pagbabawas dahil sa assumption na bloated, na gano'n, na ganyan. No. Again, the objective is to make it more efficient, to make government more efficient. So you might even do away with the right sizing word
yes, sir.
and come up with a more neutral term.
We
Mas positive at neutral term.
Yes, Mr. Chair. In fact, we'd like to propose to mention to change the name of the bill to National wait lang. National Optimal Organization Act of 2025, sir.
Uy, siguraduhin mo tama yung word mo para yung lalagay nila sa placard. Tama, ha? Baka mali yung malagay sa... Baka mali yung nirarally nila. Mag-notes kayo, ha? Baka mali na yung nirarally nyo, ha? Ibang bill na.
Magre-revise kami ng plakad niya kasi right sizing yung nilagay namin.
Sa akin ang print na yung tarpaulin, ha? Papo na print. Uy, mamaya, picturean nyo na si Yusek Wong para sa yung FPG, ha? Susunugin. Kung may susunugin kayo sa may sinabi kanina, right sizing has gotten a bad rep na tungkulan to sa pagbabawas dahil sa assumption na bloated, na gano'n, na ganyan. No. Again, the objective is to make it more efficient, to make government more efficient. So you might even do away with the right sizing word
Yes, sir.
and come up with a more neutral term. Mas positive at neutral term.
Yes, Mr. Chair. In fact, we'd like to propose to mention to change the name of the bill to National wait lang. National Optimal Organization Act of 2025, sir.
Uy, siguraduhin mo tama yung word mo para yung lalagay nila sa placard. Tama, ha? Baka mali yung malagay sa... Baka mali yung nirarally nila. Mag-notes kayo, ha? Baka mali na yung nirarally nyo, ha? Ibang bill na.
Magre-revise kami ng plakad niya kasi right sizing yung nilagay namin.
Sa akin ang print na yung tarpaulin, ha? Papo na print. Uy, mamaya, picturean nyo na si Yusek Wong para sa yung FPG, ha? Susunugin. Kung may susunugin kayo sa hawag. Well taken and noted. We will be showing you the draft hopefully within the week so that we can continue to work on it in the coming week when you resume. Moving on, I'll just get rid of GSIS. I read your position paper. I completely agree. It is not healthy for the fund, yung proposed provision na dinadamay kayo sa pagbabayad nang wala namang contribution sa inyo. We will change it accordingly. Moving forward, ano tong nupad? Nupad ba to o tupad? Nupad ba to? Ano yung nupad?
Ito, sir, non-uniform personnel affairs.
Ma'am. Dito kayo, ma'am. Non-uniform personnel.
Affairs Division of the PNP.
Okay. May ganito rin ba sa PFP?
Meron, sir, civilian employees.
Meron din, okay.
Yan.
Yes, ma'am.
To the Senate President, at the same time, the main proponent of Senate Bill 890, Senator Francis Chiz Escudero, sir. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon na po. Senator Gatchalian, sir. To the other honorable members of this august body, other respectable invited guests, my fellow workers in the government, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. There is a renewed effort to downsize the bureaucracy, a goal that was first pursued in 2017. Ano po ba ang nangyari sa usaping ito? Ano po ang mga naging issues noon? Natugunan na po ba? Kaya ngayon muli tayong humaharap sa ganitong usapin muli. According to data presented in the bill, the Department of Budget and Management reported that the number of government personnel increased significantly from 1,002,431 positions in 2015 to 1,862,543 permanent positions by 2021. This total includes ex-officio positions with 1.684669 currently filled and 177,874 unfilled. These substantial numbers have put a considerable strain on government expenditures. The rationalization of government bureaucracy through right-sizing aims to enhance efficiency, effectiveness, and economy in the delivery of public services. Right-sizing involves a dual approach, focusing on the economy while also prioritizing efficiency. This process necessitates reorganization, streamlining, and/or reconfiguration of bureaucratic structures. This information is part of Senate Bill 890 dated July 26, 2022. A year later, that was 2026 bills aimed at lowering the compulsory and optional retirement age for government employees were submitted to Committee on Civil Service Government Reorg and Professional Regulation. Senate Bill 1832 states that as of June 30, 2022, the Civil Service Commission reported a total of 1.721,440 career and non-career government employees, of which 302,768 are between the ages of 56 and 65. The Commission has noted a significant number of government employees wishing to retire early. This bill aims to enhance also to improve productivity, efficiency, and continuity in the delivery of public services. A great deal was discussed regarding the pros and cons during the Senate Committee public hearing. However, after thorough deliberation, the government found itself unprepared to address the potential negative impact of the short-term actuarial life study presented by the GSIS concerning its social fund. Ngayon po, parehong issue ay muli nating haharapin. Nakahanda na po ba ang gobyerno at GSIS patungkol sa pananalaping gugugulin dito? Sa pagre-revisa ko po ng Senate Bill number 890, particularly Section 20 thereof, sinasabi na meron pong sinasabi sa Section 20 sa funding requirements na the amount necessary for the initial implementation of this act shall be sourced against any applicable appropriations items. Whereas, Yung mga previous po, i-charge daw against the current appropriations of the government. Meron po bang pagkakaiba ang mga yon? By integrating, sa akin po, Mr. Chair, ang akin pong pinupuntos, by integrating the right-sizing program with the reduction of the compulsory and optional retirement age of government employees, the government could save significant resources. Ang PNP po ay nagkaroon ng quick poll survey. I think Senator Gatchalian was there also. Marami po sa amin ang gusto na rin pong optional retirement at i-lower po yung compulsory retirement, sir. So sa gayong usapan, makakatulong po sa right sizing o kung ano man pong gusto nating itawag dito, yung pong usapin tungkol po dun sa lowering. Because meron na po silang option na mag-retire early. So para makasave po ng gobyerno ng resources, ang ating gobyerno, then maganda rin pong tigdan yung usapin tungkol doon sa panukalang compulsory and lowering retirement government employees, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
You can also help me, ma'am. Anong pinagkaiba sa benefit na matatanggap na nag-retire at 65 compulsorily sa nag-optional retirement? Kasi may option naman talaga mag-retire na mas maaga eh.
Opo.
Sir, no difference kasi they will still get the pension at age 60. That is what they want lowered to make it 56. So if you retire at 56, for example, under the existing law, you can retire, but you will get your pension at 60. So what
Gusto
this
nilang
means is
baba yan.
dadali yung pension, mas madali nilang makukuha yung pension nila, mas maaga.
Yes, 65, sir. Ang compulsory, sir.
65 ang mandatory.
Yes, sir.
Except for Supreme Court.
Ay, hindi ko, sir. Iba po ata doon.
70 sila eh, di ba?
Opo.
Different law.
Hindi po sila
So,
kasama.
65.
Opo.
So, anong gusto nyo? Makuha nyo yung nag-optional, makuha ng mas maaga.
Yes, sir. If we lower the optional retirement age from 60 to 56, that means if you retire at 55, when you
Isn't
reach
the optional
56, you get-
retirement years of service?
Yes, sir. Ibig sabihin din nun, the other side would be, mas magiging mababa yung computation ng kanilang pension. Kasi nga shortened yung service eh. So we count
Okay.
the number of years you contributed, liliit din siya.
So, anong pinagkaiba ng 20 years of service optional retirement sa... Hindi, nag-20 years siya eh. So, ang sinasabi mo lang, hindi niya matatanggap hanggang 60.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Kung naka-20 years na siya, the age of 54.
Yes, sir. Pwede,
Ako,
actually, we don't
55,
call it,
26 years na ako sa gobyerno,
yes,
pero
sir.
hindi naman ako... Di ba?
You remember?
No, pero ang point ko, can I not get it at the age that I retire?
Hindi pwede. Well, you can get your, actually, we don't call it retirement pagka hindi pa
Pension.
60. We call it separation. May makukuha kang lump sum, no? Ay, cash payment. May makukuha kang cash payment, but you do not get your pension hanggat di ka na maabot ng
Why nga?
60. Sir, that's the design of RA 8291
No,
of the
that's the
GSI, sir.
design, but is there an actuarial effect if you give it the year that he retires?
Definitely, sir. That means we will be paying pension a longer time. So it will definitely impact on the actuarial life of the GSIS. So all our
You'll be paying
projections.
pension for a longer time, meaning mas matagal pa siyang mabubuhay.
Oh yes, sir.
Ayaw nyo nun. Hindi.
Definitely, sir. Yeah, that's the impact. I mean, it's a finite. I mean, the funding is finite. So based on the the design kasi of 8291, yun yung basis ng projection ng actuary ng GSIS. So if you make it early or make sooner the
No.
receipt of pension, some impact
This
yun on the
is
actuary
this
side.
is a very controversial issue kasi kung titingnan niyo po ang MUP
56.
tinataasan yung edad bago sila mag-retire. Ang mga tiga-customs at BIR, pinepeke yung birth certificate para bumata pa sila.
Yes.
Di ba? Para
Yeah.
ayaw pa nilang, gusto pa nilang patuloy na manilbihan eh. Kayo gusto nyo babaan. Kaya gusto nyo nga babaan if ever yung compulsory retirement. That is a debate in other countries too. In fact, ang pinakamalalang mga riot, for example, in Paris, in France, was because they were increasing, because they have one of the youngest retirement ages in EU. Tinaasa nila by 2 years yata, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, to 62. From 60 to 62. Riot. Riot sila. So, baliktad. Kasi gusto nila mas relaxed na buhay. Gusto nila. So, I think, clearly, hindi natin pwedeng dagdagan na. Hindi mo na pwedeng gawin 67 yan o 70 tulad ng justice. Di ba? Wala na. Pababa na lang yung direction eh. But the challenge there, ma'am, is the actuarial study nga.
Yeah. Yun po.
Hindi
Yun po
ganun
yung
kasimpleng...
stand.
That's the problem.
That's the problem po nung time na yon, sir. Doon po sa Senate bill na share or sponsored by Senator Revilla, I think, ang Pilipinas na lang po ang may pinakamataas. No?
No, but I agree to Yuseka, consider her suggestion to ni Ma'am Cynthia. Option kasi, whether mara-right size yung ahensya, offer an attractive retirement package to be funded not by GSIS but by DAGA, first come, first serve. Di ba? First come, first serve. Hayaan mo mag-compute ngayon yung mga permanenteng empleyado ng gobyerno if they want to avail. Kung let's say sabihin mo, we're targeting, kunwari lang, ito purely voluntary pa. As an additional option, we're targeting, as you said, 3%, for example, di ba? So, offer a retirement package, first come, first serve. Na in addition to their pension, their retirement benefit from GSIS, matatanggap nyo to kung permanente ka at gusto mo na mag-retiro ng maaga sa gobyerno. Why not? Di ba? May catch-all phrase ka dun. Pero may ceiling. May hangganan. Unless you renew it, unless we fund it again, hanggang dun lang. Yun, shotgun na yun. Pero ang maganda ron, purely voluntary naman. Diba? So, we can include a provision in the bill too na may ganon. Diba? So, depende na sa Kongreso. Every year, maglalagay kami ng pondo, let's say, kunwari lang 20 billion para sa additional separation package sa sino mang gusto mag-avail. First come, first serve. Diba? Meaning, tapos yung position na yon, anong tawag doon? Anong tawag doon pag yung nag-retire na yung may hawak ng posisyon? Anong tawag doon? Hindi. Magiging coterminous with the incumbent na yon. Diba? So, in a way, na right size mo na rin, di ba? Na purely voluntary pa. CTI, ayun. So, we can include the CTI provision in the bill. As an additional option lang. You may or may not take it, you may or may not fund it, but the option is there. Di ba? Okay, thank you for that, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Next is CIU.
Yes, Mr. Chair, magandang hapon. Assalamualaikum
Yes,
warahmatullahi
Mr.
wabarakatuh.
Lakibol. Yes.
Yeah. I am Dulani Lakibol. I am representing I am the chairperson of the Confederation of Independent Unions in the Public Sector and Sentro as well. Sentro ng mga nagkakaisang progresibong manggagawa. Unang-unang kami ay natutuwa ang 128 members or leaders of the CIU ay natutuwa sa imbitasyong ito upang makasali no sa importanteng usapin patungkol doon sa right sizing. Kami naman katulad ng other labor leaders, no, of course gusto namin protektahan ang mga membro, pero kung sa tingin ng government kung ito ay makakatulong sa bureaucracy, kami po ay susuporta doon. Ngunit, ang ano lang sana namin, ang aming request, kung hindi talaga mapigilan ang rationalization, dapat po ang package ay maganda-ganda din naman. Kasi po, kami pong taga-government sector ay tinuguran po kaming taga-London. Londito. So for example po ako, kung matamaan ako sa rationalization na yan, syempre ang package po sa ngayon ay hindi po siya ganyang ka-friendly. Ang panawagan po ng CIU, we are one...
Anong tawag po?
Yung package po.
Hindi, yung London.
Londito, sir.
Mas gusto ko yung tiga-London, ako yung tiga-Lon.
Yes, sir. Yun po yung mga usap-usapin namin bilang rank and file. Ang package po sana namin na hinihingi ay 1.5 ang pabaon doon sa maapektuhan from the years kung nagsilbi siya ng 1 year to 20 years. Kung 20 years and above ay dapat 2 months po na sana ang package para po pag ako ay napiktuhan, malaki po ang maiwan sa akin kung may pinapaaral pa akong anak or etc. At least po makakasurvive financially. This is what was as well yung concern kanina. Sino po ang mag-represent sa mga agency na matatamaan?
Sir, baka lang, puputulin ko po kayo. Baka lang makalimutan ko kasi. Sa mga bill nakalagay 1 to 11, 11 to 20, 20 and beyond. Yung sinasabi niya, 0 to 20, 1 to 20, beyond 20. Saan ba galing yung 11 at 20 na yan?
Actually, the packages that were mentioned in our proposed measure, Mr. Chair, is based from the previous rationalization.
Yes, but where did 11 come from? San nyo hinugot yung cut-off na 11? San hinugot yung cut-off na 20? May connection ba yun sa benepisyong matatanggap nila? That should be the rational basis, ha?